Today, I want to talk about the process of forgiveness. It might seem that forgiveness is not a process, but it is. The first part to that process is to be able to decide that you're going to forgive. And how do you do that? How do you come to that decision? You decide within yourself, I have been wronged or someone else has wronged me. So without coming to that acceptance that there's been a hurt, there's never going to be any forgiveness. So the start of that process is to acknowledge that there's been a wrong, there's been a hurt, either to you or to someone else. We have wronged God by disobeying the Ten Commandments. And in order for us to get forgiveness, we have to repent. We have to acknowledge that we've done wrong. Then we have to repent, which means metanoia. The Greek word means to do an about face. It's a military move. We turn away from that. And then we decide to go to the person that we've offended and ask for that forgiveness. You have to verbalize it. You have to ask for it. Or if you want to forgive somebody, you verbalize it. You tell them. In my world, where I work as a therapist, people are not verbal. They're deaf and some cannot speak. So what do? Then they go to someone and they will rub around their heart saying, I'm sorry. And to forgive, they would rub it within their hand, saying and showing that they rubbed it out. So even in a world where people are not able to speak, there's a process. And that process starts with acknowledging, accepting it, and then going and having an action. And that's where you have to go do something. Sometimes you can't physically go there, so you can do it in writing. You can write a letter of forgiveness. You can leave a message on the telephone. You can text them or anything. Please forgive me is what you're saying. Or you can say, I forgive you, but you verbalize it. Then from the verbalization, you acknowledge it. If I say I'm sorry, you say thank you. If I say I forgive you, then you acknowledge that forgiveness. So the other person is what? Aware of what has happened. And then the process goes on from there, but you come together now and start afresh and start anew in that entire process.